Welcome back to Mindful Moment Crochet. This is day 7 of the Box of Light box from String Theory. So we will go ahead and open up this one, and I believe we have more yarn, so I'm excited to see what color we have tonight. Oh, look at that. Look at that color. That's really beautiful. Usually there is Mono's Milo is a single ply, 65% merino and 35% linen. The linen's unique nature gives Milo its rustic yet elegant look with its raw fibers and almost metallic shine. So what happens is when you go to dye yarns, a little bit of lesson on why this looks the way it looks. There are two types of fibers in here. So we have wool and we have linen. And the linen is going to be the part of the yarn that still is left undyed. And here's why. So what happens is when you take acid-based dyes and you dye wool or other animal fibers, it works pretty well with nylon blends. What ends up happening is you create a bond. I forgot what the name of the bond is, but you form a bond with the wool or with the animal fiber in a certain way using acid. What happens when you want to dye things like linen or cotton is you have to use dyes that you use with soda ash that form a covalent bond, and it's a much stronger bond, but it's a different type of bond. So it's used more of an alkaline than an acidic. Anyways, so it changes the type of bond you're making. So the reason that this looks that way is because you're only forming one of the two types of bonds that you can form because of the difference in acidity or I guess pH. So this is what makes this kind of yarn blend really, really lovely and give it some really interesting texture. So this is exciting to get to work up with. I'm excited to see how it works up in a project, but that's kind of the science. If you want more details on that, please visit Kim Knits. She does some lovely tutorials on dyeing yarn. So yeah, you can learn a little bit more about the science behind the yarn dyeing process. I'll see you next time.